Hey there, hi there, ho there, everybody. How is everyone doing tonight? We're finally on to the last piece of furniture that we're gonna work on for the series, and hopefully we can get it done in the next couple weeks. We've got what 1, 2, 3, 4-ish days of streaming to get it done. Which hopefully, if I don't have any more like weird pauses in my mental health again, we should be okay. Or my physical health. And if not, we don't finish it, and that's okay. But we are almost finished the furniture, and then we can move on to clothes, which will be fun. So here's the design that I made 3-ish, maybe 3 years ago. I believe I was working on these during the beginning of the pandemic or shortly before that. Something like that. And I put them away, and then we're finishing them up. We've already done a bed. We've finished a nightstand. I did the bed a long time ago, but bed, nightstand, mirror, long dresser is what we finished last week, and this week we're working on the tall dresser, and so we'll be finishing hopefully this. Tonight is going to be a lot of scritchy noises. I apologize, because I got to do some sanding, but all of my pieces are already cut out. Hopefully the bottom of the drawers are the right size this time. If not, I'll have to cut out more. But if we get done the sanding, we can move on to maybe doing some staining, and then they'll be ready for next week. So exciting. So I'm just gonna start with it. Again, I apologize for the scritchy noises. I will try to move my mic further away. There we go. That should... You guys can still hear me, right? The computer says you can still hear me. So, now here's the thing. It's really thin. I'm not sure if I want to do 2 or 3. I feel like 2 is too few. I could do 3. We'll see. We'll see how it works out and where we get, but that's the game plan, at least, is that set up there. I've already got all of my pieces sorted out, so it's just a matter of sanding. And I found some sandpaper, so this will be a lot quicker than the files we were using. And if you want, I'll mute the mic. Just let me know in the chat if this is bothering you. We can just do a music-only stream. wonder if it's supposed to storm again tonight. Let's see. Oh, it is. It's going to rain around 9. Ooh, I'm going to have to go close some windows here in a little bit. Again, I do apologize for the scratchy noises. Some of my viewers like to come on here and zone out, fall asleep, and this is not the stream for that. I should have updated the title. Ooh, I am so excited. It is week 2 of me being on this new medication for my congestion. Oh my god, I can breathe. I can breathe. I can sing. I'm not as nasally. I don't know if you can tell over the stream. I'm not sniffling. Oh gosh. It is like the most remarkable thing. And my ears all better. Oh my gosh, I'm like on the upswing here. It's great. For those of you not following me on social media, I got my dreidel wall hangings done today. Oh, I'm currently not adding more things to my Etsy because my Etsy is being put on vacation mode starting September 16th. I am showing off a lot of the work that will be available at the Philadelphia Miniaturist, so if you are in the area, I highly suggest going to it. It is one of the biggest, if not the biggest, dollhouse show on the East Coast. It is 2 general admission days and a Friday preview. There's a whole bunch of classes going on. There's a free name night on the Thursday beforehand where there's roundtables and demonstrations and all sorts of cool things. So definitely, if you are in the Philadelphia and South Jersey area or can make it out here for the beginning of November, definitely come out. It is a remarkable show, and yours truly will be selling me. I will also be available to chat about the free Miniaturist directory. Yeah, all sorts of things. see what else has been going on since last week. Started school this past week again. It's my last semester, so that's great. I am once again the oldest person in my class. But that's okay. It's kind of funny to me. Let's see. Going to a concert on Tuesday. Oh, that's this week. What's next? Or what was last week? School, dreidel wall hangings. It was god-awful hot in New Jersey this past week, and this week is supposed to be all rain, so it was just awful. But it was very funny. So because I work outside, I am very used to the heat, obviously. And when I got into class, I put on a sweatshirt, and everybody was looking like I was insane. But I can't go from 96 degrees to 45 or whatever, 72, whatever they keep it in the school buildings. It's just too cold. That's good. Class seems like it's going to be good this semester. Very informative, very busy. So I'm glad I'm preemptively pausing my shop for a little bit. I don't know that I'd be able to keep up with all of it. I have to restock as it is for Philly Miniaturist. So if you are looking to order, this is the week. Last orders go out on the 16th. Other than that, I started my Halloween costume. This is the first time I've made a Halloween costume. We've made a new one with actual effort since probably 2015. I think the last major costume I made was my voodoo Loa. I was Mama Brigitte, who is one of the underworld gods in the voodoo culture and faith, who is much like Saint Bridget in Christian culture. So yeah, not telling anybody what I'm being, but it's going to be a good costume, so keep your eyes out on social media. I will obviously post pictures. I made these fall wreaths, finished them last week, and as soon as I finished them, I was showing one of my coworkers, and she's like, "I'll buy all of them from you." And I was like, what? Excuse me? Like, I thought, so there's a language barrier because she's Hispanic and I am not. And we have a translator. We use a translator on my phone when we're having conversation, like at break or something like that. But one of the guys that speaks pretty fluent English, he was like, yeah, she wants to buy all of them from you. How much? And I was like, what is going on? So when do you want them by? And she said December. I said, okay, well, I want to see what's going to sell at Philly Miniatura before I go and make 6 more. So whatever doesn't sell, I'll make it make up the remainder. But that's a commission on my plate right now, so that'll be fun. She needs them in December when she goes back to Guatemala, so sweet older lady. My mom goes, she knows they're miniature, right? And I was like, yeah. She says they're cute. This week, I'm going to try to get lemons, limes, and clementines done. Thing is too, like with it, you know, creeping slowly closer to Christmas, and I'm the kind of person that likes to be prepared for it because I make a lot of my Christmas gifts, and we have a lot of family that we have to prepare for. We've got, I've got to start getting my Christmas presents done here, so I'm not panicking after Philly Miniatura like I was this year. So I got a lot going on. But it's all good things, and I'm glad that there's a lot going on because I don't know what I'd do if there wasn't. Why is there only one piece of that? What is that piece? Oh, that's the bottom of the drawer. Okay. Yeah, so it's got a lot going on. But I was thinking, sorry, I'm very chatty tonight. But I was thinking too, because I want to like maximize my efficiency and my organization. I am like the queen of being organized. I love being prepared and have a game plan. And while I also love spontaneity, like for my everyday, get through the day, get everything done kind of life, I almost insist on having a to-do list and a calendar and like knowing just everything for the day. So like, and I almost finished my to-do list for this weekend, which is great. So I usually overbook myself, but I'd rather have more to do than sit around and like not have a game plan. So I was thinking about maybe starting to bullet journal, but I don't know much about it. If anyone in the chat has any like suggestions on it, I'd be happy to hear about them, because I just don't I don't quite understand how they work, but I've been told that they would work for someone like me. I just haven't really understood all of it. Like, I'm told it would help with organizing myself and kind of meditation and anything like that. So if anyone has any like suggestions on how to even go about starting one of those or organizing my thoughts in order to do it, that'd be great. I am also a huge notebook fan. Like, to the point where anytime we go to like the store and I stop and stare at it doesn't even have to be a fancy notebook, just notebooks. I'll stop and like stare at the stationery section, and my stepson will be like, "Do you need it?" And I was like, "No." He goes, "Come on." He's very funny. His and my dynamic is pretty good. So yeah, if you got any suggestions for me, I'm not quite sure how to even start with that. Why does my phone always go crazy when I'm streaming? But this week, yeah, I'm gonna try to make lemons, limes, and clementines. I've got a concert on Tuesday. We're gonna go see Death Clock and Baby Metal. And if you're not familiar with Baby Metal, they are like, they are a Japanese metal girls band. Well, they're girl singers, and the band is a metal band. So it's got like that J-poppy kind of cutesy sound to it, with hardcore heavy metal in the back. And it's a lot of fun. My husband is like super into them. And we got VIP tickets, so we get to go a little bit early and enjoy ourselves. Got really close seats, so Wednesday is going to be, this whole week I think is just going to be rough on my body. We're picking orders back up at work, and school is in full force, and then I have to drop off my father-in-law one of us has to drop off my father-in-law at the airport at 4:30 in the morning. On Friday, and trying to reorganize our whole life for the semester. You know, with me coming home late on certain days of the week, it's like well, my husband's got to cook dinner, and how do we make sure that the kid is getting his homework done, and if he needs the help. Thankfully, it's only one day that we have him that I am home late, so he shouldn't need much help with his homework, but it's all these things you got to take into account. This and business and school and work and home and my doctor's appointments I gotta go to in the next couple weeks. And I keep going, oh, it's September. I should probably plan my autumn adventure with my kid. Because we do every year since we moved into the house. Phoenix and I have gone on an autumn adventure. We go pumpkin picking, and we go to a graveyard, and usually a really cool graveyard, not just like a local graveyard. Like we've done Laurel Hill Cemetery. Because I grew up in a mindset where graveyards were meant to be visited. Like you didn't pay all this money to put your family in the ground not to go visit them, and they're places to be respected and find peace and connection. So I want to inspire that in him, and I think I'm doing a pretty good job of it. But so we do that. We've done a food festival. We've done a fall fair. We've done ghost tours. We've done really good restaurants in the past. What else did we do? We went apple picking one year. Yeah, so I gotta figure out what the plan is for this year. Try to make like a really good, fun Halloween breakfast and lunch. Oh, we did a lighthouse and the Delaware River one year. We go when we do, and we have an entire day of just enjoying fall. And I wish I could do it for every season with him, but I just never have the energy. We did winter one year where we went like Christmas lights and hot cocoa and made snowflakes and things like that, but I think fall has a lot of potential for things to do. Maybe as he gets older I'll switch it to another season, but autumn adventure just flows so well. So gotta figure out what we're doing. If you have any suggestions, type them in the chat. I'd be happy to hear them. We did a nature preserve. But the thing about the pumpkins is I get them for free because of my last job. I think I'm still welcome to come there and get free pumpkins, so I have to, we gotta kind of stay close, or at least make it a day where we can do pumpkins one day and other autumn adventure stuff the other day. Oh, we did the art museum last year we did the art museum one day, and then we did all of our outside stuff the next because it rained. think maybe we'll try going down the shore, down to Cape May. They've got this pedal bike trail that runs like a railroad or something like that. I saw it online. I want to maybe try that out. And I know Cold Spring is down there, historic village. So there's bound to be like fall festival stuff down there, but there's also North Jersey stuff. Like, we haven't gone further than like the Delaware Water Gap, really. So now that he's older, I can expand my horizons a little bit. I don't have to be as close to home. But it's really fun because I get to spend the day with him, and usually it's just him and me, doing things all day with just us. We've had Rob come along, but it's just worked out in the past where it was just him and I, and it's just really nice to have that quality time with him. Especially before he starts getting to the age where we're boring adults. Except I'm not a boring adult, and I never will be. Probably reach out to my last job, see if I'm allowed on site. Previous employees that worked there were, so I've seen them there. I don't see why I'm not allowed. Not like I'm bringing a whole crew, it's just me and the kid. I'll reach out to my boss. So anyway, enough of me rambling. How's everybody else? How's the beginning of September treating everybody? starting to get to me, the dust. Couple more pieces. Almost done. Alright, all sanded. So exciting. Got it all done. We're gonna get things sanded, we're gonna get things painted, not painted, stained. And then I think we're gonna call it because everything's gonna be wet, so we can't dry, or we can't glue everything together. So that's okay. But we'll have gotten it started, guys. It's so exciting. Somebody was like, "Oh, are you gonna put these in one of your houses?" I'm like, "Yeah." And they're like, "Oh, which one?" I'm like, "One I don't have yet." And they're like, "How can you do that to yourself? Just put things in a house that you don't have." Look, I don't know. I don't know where I'm gonna put this house. I have no idea anything about this. I'm just here to do miniatures. That's all I'm here for. I am going to need what am I going to need? I'm going to need paper. I'm going to need a screwdriver to get into this can. We're going to stain things with dark walnut. This is Varathane, but I'm not sponsored by this, so don't, this is what just works for me. I'll be right back. paper. All right. Do I have a paint key? No. Do I need one? No. Ooh, I should have shaken. That's okay. Noxious. There we go. Huh. God, I hate that smell. Alright, and we're going to go in alphabetical order so I can put them on the page the way I want to put them. Oh, that's something I didn't state before. So when I made these pieces, I labeled them with all their measurements and how many I needed and all that, so they're all alphabetically labeled and they correspond to each piece. Very much IKEA furniture setup. Because I did not want to lose track of anything. So, okay. You get to see my tummy. I'm sorry. Well, maybe we don't want that. There we go. I am not going to stain the sides this time because we ended up sanding things again anyway last time. Gosh, look at that wood grain. Isn't that gorgeous? I know it's simple, but makes me happy. Yes, I will get wood stain on me. Yes, I will get contact high from this wood stain. So if I start saying goofy things, I'm sorry. Cool thing too, so I really don't have to stain the sides. It kind of stains. Hello. It is, oh, good question. I always forget this, and I was thinking about it earlier. Hold on. It is balsa wood. So just simple crafters. It is, though. It is balsa wood. It stains really nicely, actually. And I just go get like a sheet of it from my local craft store, and yeah, this dark walnut treats it really nicely. But I use balsa because my hands are surprisingly not strong enough to cut basswood. Hey, where's my bees? See. How are you, Art and Anxiety? Gosh, I love that. I kind of wish the entire set was just stained, but I really like the rustic gray that I did. Been playing with a microwave glass kiln today. A what? Do you work in miniature? Or are you just doing microwave size kiln stuff? Microwave glass kiln. Oh, cool. Same. Very cool. What are you making? Do you have pictures? Can I see them? You willing to share with the class? I'm always so interested in what everybody else is doing. This is like, I'm the worst streamer because I'm like, I want to know what everybody else is doing. I already know what I'm doing. Miniatures right now, but I used to make stained glass. My husband saw the, oh my gosh, that's so cool. I have seen some gorgeous miniature stained glass. So if you want to get into that, I've only seen maybe 2 people that do it, but that is absolutely remarkable. Oh, neither do I, but I also don't have the money for it. so I'd maybe like to try it out. I know the IGMA Guild School offers a class on it almost every year, which is a miniature school. Yeah. Miniatures is a very expensive hobby if you're getting into like the collecting side of it. But stained glass miniatures, I can imagine, is even more so. Wow. Well, definitely share your work. I would be like absolutely excited to see it. You into making minis or collecting minis? Or both? Column A, column B. Oh, very cool. Oh, yep, that's D. Okay. Just like to make things. I don't like to have things unless they're craft supplies. Oh, do I understand that? So while the miniatures are my big collector piece, I am like not very big on knickknacks or tchotchkes or anything like that. So getting like souvenirs from my in-laws or something like that, or like art pieces to put throughout the house. I'm just not. It's more things to dust around, and my craft room is dusty enough with all the minis. So I completely understand that. Like, my husband likes to collect the figurines and the magic memorabilia and like all sorts of like flyers, garb, and like that's his thing. I can't handle the dust, and I'm allergic to it. So like the more things to dust around, the less I like to dust. And it's just like people will want to give me things, and I'm like, no. I don't want things. Just take the things that I make you. Take, don't give. Yeah, my craft room is like bursting. I need to figure out a different storage system for what I got going on in here. Frankenstein Villa. I mean, if it's collecting cobwebs, isn't that apropos for the setup? That sounds pretty cool. Do you follow me on social media? I feel like somebody recently that followed me is doing something like that on Instagram. I have a few people that do haunted houses, but a Frankenstein Villa stands out to me. Thank you. I would love to see it. Definitely check out my stuff, and I will do the same for you. Whew. The fumes. Can't open a window. Can't reach my windows. gonna have to do this quick and then go vent my brain somewhere. Send you your glass blog on Instagram. Cool. Really impressive, but it's... Hey, practice makes better. That's what I tell my stepson all the time. And you might not think it's impressive, but people like me who can't do that kind of stuff definitely find it impressive. Cute. Got a neat little collection going on. Oh, that's so pretty. That would be like really nice as a statement necklace or something like that. That's really nice. That's okay. Send it twice, I'll look at it twice and admire it twice. Very cool. Thank you for sharing that. I will definitely check out more of it after the stream. And I followed you back. Oh, that's okay. If I didn't put myself on a posting schedule earlier this year, I would also be really bad at posting on my social media. I complain about how much I have to post on social media all the time. But if I don't post on social media, then how will people see my work? How will they know what I'm doing? Hate social media. And if people don't see my work, then how will they know that I have things for sale or what I have for sale or anything like that? How will I be a relatable business person to these people? It's a conundrum. So, I keep a trend. Mondays I do motivation posts if I remember to. Tuesdays I try to do a trend. Wednesdays are work in progress. Thursdays are stream theme Thursdays. Friday is what I've done or shop updates. Things I got going on. Saturday has become Saturday Bailey analysis, where I just take a picture and joke about what I'm doing, make fun of myself, and then Sundays are stream days. It really is. It's so hard. You have to be on top of it. You have to be posting at least every day, if not 2 to 3 times a day, on each of your social media accounts. And it's bonkers. I was doing some research in the beginning on what to be doing and when. Holy cow. Just what some of these social media influencers do, I don't have the energy for that. I have some energy. I don't have the energy to be that. But I think some of these businesses also don't have a full-time job and half the other things I got going on. See some of these people posting about how, they do their whole day and they're stay-at-home mom and all that jazz, and they go and they work out, and they're running their business and everything like that, but then they stay up until 2 in the morning, and then they have to get up at 5. They do their business after the kid goes to bed, and they're up until 2 in the morning. It's 3 hours of sleep. You're gonna have some serious health issues. Yeah. Oh, yeah. The days where, I post something funny and it's I only got 2 likes on this. What the heck? This was hilarious. It is very discouraging. Or you post one of what you think is your best pieces and you get nothing. It's very discouraging, but keeping at it is... It's a game. It really is. And the days that you get 25 likes, it's okay, cool. I'm not absolutely invisible to these people. It's hard. It's so hard. Somebody, I was at my car dealership getting an oil change this weekend, and one of the ladies came over, and they know me because I bring craft projects to do while I'm waiting for my oil change. And the one lady came over and she goes, "Do you ever think that you'll hire on more people to help you make stuff?" I was like, "No, this is not a business. I mean, it is a business, but it's not meant to be a full-time gig. This is me funding my hobby with my hobby. I don't want to ever... It's impossible. I couldn't do it. Not with miniatures, maybe with other craft stuff, but oh boy. I want it to remain enjoyable to the point where I want to do these things. But the social media thing, I mean, I'm sure it was much harder back in the day where your only sales were local people and you sold out of the phone book and, you know, people couldn't find you online. They just knew about you through word of mouth or something like that. I imagine it was much harder then. But the competition that you have to deal with now, posting on social media, is outrageous. Oh, yeah. Definitely. That's why I have so many products. So I don't get annoyed or bored. I completely get it. Yeah. Don't have to stain those. Don't have to stain those. Where are you? Do have to stain you? Do have to stain you? Don't have to stain you. Cool. I'm just blitzing through this. But we're not going to glue tonight, so this is going to be a quick stream. Yeah. Did I think it would maybe be a little bit easier running a business? Yeah. Well, honestly, that's hard to say. Because I knew how complicated it would be. I thought I would have more energy to keep up with restocking. Going out of order. Yeah, the whole business thing is just admirable. Well, if you are local, you might have probably been here for this spiel. If you are local to the Philadelphia, South Jersey, tri-state area, you should definitely, or if you're willing to make the trip, you should definitely come out to Philly Miniatura. You will be blown away by it if you haven't already been. Or if you're local to the Chicago area and it's easier for you to get there, go to the Chicago International Show, because that is just... It's like 3 times, maybe 2.5 times the size of Philadelphia Miniatura, with how many vendors there are and the skill, and gosh, it is remarkable. Or if you're looking for tinier shows, just to go, wet your whistle on what everybody else is doing, because I know you said you don't collect, but you never know. Chicago is amazing. Living in Wisconsin is so far. Gosh, it's still daylight where you are. Okay, well, still. Had a couple people on here from England that would watch. It was like 2:30 in the morning. Why are you awake and watching this? It's like perfect time. I am from Jersey. Yep. South Jersey. I was up in New York a couple weekends ago. That was nice. We went to go see, we did a bachelorette party up there. Saw Sweeney Todd on Broadway. Awesome. Yeah, definitely fun. Jersey. I'm glad that you get it. Are you from Jersey? I'm from Jersey. The only other place I get that is when I go down to Florida. People are like, oh, you're from Jersey. I'm like, nope. Ain't nobody I know from Jersey. You should come visit. November's the perfect time. Just saying. Are you from Wisconsin then, originally? Oh, you don't have to see her. I won't tell if you don't tell. Oh, that's so nice. I love when that works out. Alright, time to wash out the brush and then go breathe fresh air somewhere. We got all our pieces drying, and they're gonna dry and cure for the next week. Let's get them all out. Carefully. Okay. Well, 10 years seems like a good record for not being out here then. That's funny. Alright, got all our pieces that needed to be stained. Forgive my PJ bottoms. I was noticing that on my social media as I was like scrolling through some of my videos and pictures. A lot of those pictures are me in PJs. And I want you guys to know I don't live in PJs, I promise. Even on my days off, I put on pants. I just apparently don't care about what I look like on social media, so I apologize for that. If anybody is perturbed by the amount of times I wear PJs, I will make an effort to not do that. So yeah, we got all our pieces stained. We're ready to go. This will all be ready to glue next week. Hopefully, all these pieces fit together the right way. We might need to recut these guys. If I did this dumb again. Which I did, so I'm just gonna have to cut them down. No biggie. I'll cut them down next week, but that's what I got. They are the comfiest, and these are really nice, but also part of me thinks that I should be dressed, period, for when people see me. I complain about the kids at the college I go to. They're either in sweatpants or PJ bottoms. And, like, come on, guys. You're in a professional area, like a professional atmosphere, so, like, dress like you care about what you're doing. I could get on a soapbox about it. I'm just old. That's what it is. That's all it is. This is what life is. Just people walking around in PJ bottoms like it's actual clothes. It's fine. So, got all these ready to go. I'll have to cut these down, but that'll be fine. It'll take me about an hour if I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. Next week, working on this. Following week, also working on this. Let me see my calendar. Following week is a super stream where we're doing this, and then we're setting up the dollhouses for fall. So it'll be 3 nights. I think it's Friday. Nope. Where's my calendar? You'd think I'd know this. It's gonna be Friday, Saturday, Sunday is the super stream. So Friday and Saturday we're gonna finish this up. And then Sunday, we're setting up the dollhouses. So I'll go through my spiel. Nexus isn't here to keep me in check. So I actually have to pay attention to what I'm saying. That's fine. So for those of you who don't know, for those of you who are new, and for those of you who need a reminder, my name is Bailey Carr Zimmerman, and I am the owner of Blueberry Hollow Miniatures. I have been collecting dollhouse miniatures for probably close to 25 years at this point. And I've been making for myself and making to sell for the last 3. I am currently in the process of making a bedroom set. So this is not for sale and will not be for sale, but the fruits, meats, vegetables, and holiday decor that you can see in my previous videos, those are all for sale and will be for sale on my Etsy until September 16th. Then my Etsy is closing down for a couple months until I think November 10th is my goal to get everything back online and ready to go. So if you want to check out anything I have for sale, you can check out my Etsy at Blueberry Hollow Minis. If you want to watch any of my previous videos where I'm making or setting up, you can do so on my YouTube. That's Blueberry Hollow Miniatures. Likewise, if you are watching this on my YouTube and want to watch me live, I do so typically on Sundays at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, and that is also on Twitch at Blueberry Hollow Miniatures. I keep a monthly blog. This year I've been focusing on stories that my grandmother told me about Blackberry Hollow, which was the inspiration for Blueberry Hollow, which is this world she created, starting with a dollhouse and the bears that she made that now live in my dollhouses. You can check that out at blueberryhollowminiatures.wordpress.com. If you want to follow me on social media, my Facebook and Instagram are both Blueberry Hollow Miniatures, and my TikTok is Blueberry Hollow Minis. If you want to see exclusive content of things that I am crafting, commissions, my HO train scale mini project that I'm doing, any weird side projects, you can check out my Patreon. That's Blueberry Hollow Miniatures. There are 3 options that I have on there currently. There's a $1, $5, and $10 option, and you get exponentially more things. Like, all of them give you access to it, but you can get like a free end of the year gift, or you can get a free ticket to the Philadelphia Miniatura if you're interested. And all of them get shout outs. So at this point, I'd like to thank all of my subscribers on Patreon and on Twitch. Thank you very much. Your support is amazing. Everybody's support is amazing. The comments, the likes, the subscribes, the donations, it's all very much appreciated. So you can check that out. And last but not least, my free Miniaturist directory. What that is a website that I am collecting as many vendors, shows, clubs, groups, podcasts, museums, just any resource that I possibly can find, and cataloging it into this one website. And it's all done for free. It is a huge passion project. I have over 235 vendors on there from all across the world. There's recreationalists if you just are looking for somebody in your area to hang out with and do miniatures. I try to keep the shows updated, and there's submission forms on there if you know anybody or know any shows or anything like that going on in your area. I highly, highly encourage you to submit to those forms, and I'll put them up as soon as possible. I keep very active on it. I think I'm updating weekly at this point. So yeah, that's it's one of my many passion projects. But and if you missed any of that, you can check out my link tree at linktr.ee/blueberryhollowminiatures. And I think that's all we got. So if you ever have any questions or want to drop me a line, feel free to do so. I'm always happy to chat, especially about miniatures, and I am always happy to chat because I am just a social butterfly as is. So, just not a social media butterfly. It's very weird. Being an extrovert, not wanting to talk about it. So I hope everybody had a great time watching me sand and stain things tonight, and I hope you will join me next week. It was lovely chatting with you, Art and Anxiety. Thank you so much for the follows, and I hope you will be here next week to see us put it all together. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend, whatever that entails, and I will see you next week. Have a lovely one. Good night, everybody.